Bitcoin lower this morning. It's pretty much flat over the past month, but still up 25% in the past 3 months. Join us now on what he's watching in crypto. Eric Golden, Canopy Capital, founder and CEO. Eric, good morning. You're a bond guy. You're at Fidelity for years and years. Built a pretty large business there and decided to go into crypto. Does that mean you think crypto someday becomes like a reserve currency?
Joe, thanks for having me back. Yeah, I think as a fixed income guy, Bitcoin has always been interesting as a way to think about markets. You know, when I first started in the bond business, the U.S. government had $20 trillion of debt, and we thought about what would happen if they issued more. And we'd say, what if there was 30 trillion? What if there was 40 trillion? And as Bitcoin was emerging, it started to act as a market indicator for what might happen. When you ask about it being a reserve currency, I think we're a long way away. I think that's why you have a lot of fixed income or credit professionals that are interested in following it. While it has the possibilities of getting there, we're a long way away from seeing that happen.
What can you tell us about Canopy? All I can find out is it's a venture-backed firm that you're operating in stealth mode. I think that kind of sounds cool to just say that. So you tell me what you're doing, would you have to kill me?
No, I'd love to tell you. And thank you. It does sound cool. So yeah, Canopy is an asset management firm, and we offer tax individualized investing. So what we're looking at is municipal bonds, treasury bonds, corporate bonds, and then trying to craft the best portfolios for our investors. We were in stealth mode, but I think that title probably needs to shed today because just in the past several months, we've raised over $500 million in assets.
So how does crypto fit in?
Sure. So when I first started the business, my view was that the future of investing for wealth managers is tax individualized investing. I actually think crypto is a really fascinating vehicle that makes sense in people's portfolios. It's where we started. We wanted to offer professional management with institutional grade custody in the crypto asset class. I actually started the company under the Gensler era, which made it extremely challenging, if not impossible, to get the company launched. So we had to think about what was the best way to come to market. We decided to start with fixed income, but I do think that at some point it's possible that we're able to add crypto back into managed accounts for retail and high net worth investors.
Stablecoins are becoming, I think, more mainstream, and we've had again and again people say instead of being bad for the dollar, it would actually probably help enshrine. They would help enshrine the dollar's premier status around the globe, and even help the bond market because it has to be backed with dollar-based, or if it's a dollar-based stablecoin, it needs to be backed with bonds or something.
Yeah, it's 100% true. I have been obsessed with stablecoins since my time at Fidelity, one of the world's largest money market funds. I wanted us to issue one, years ago before it was even something that people really understood completely. Now I think you're seeing how powerful stablecoins are. To your point, the way to think about a stablecoin is it's somewhere between the way it's being proposed right now, a money market fund and a savings account or checking account at a bank, but it's so much more powerful. Think about you having to send a Venmo, a Zelle, a PayPal to a swim instructor for your children or pay your friend for some event. Today, you have to use an intermediary who holds that money and makes interest on it. I see a world where eventually stablecoins will be the main transaction mechanism for all payments flowing through the global economy. And I think it's a huge innovation. What we're seeing today, hopefully the Genius Act will be voted on in Congress and passed. And that will lay the foundation for more regulated stablecoins. Right now, stablecoins is a $250 billion industry. Tether and Circle have about 90% of that. But I wouldn't be surprised if over the next 12 months, you see many more players entering the space because of how critical this is going to be to payments and financial infrastructure.